Welcome back to this Guild Wars 2 Let's Play. Your Sambo Seraphis heals an awful amount, and joining us, as always, is that evil, wicked witch, the Twitch Witch, the Queen of Ascalon, Her Royal Highness Regina J. Lacerta. Good evening, my lady.
Good evening, sir.
Now, before we go any further, folks, if you notice a tone in Reggie's voice that is just a little bit less evil than normal, if that is possible, it's because I happen to know that somebody standing right here, and a clue, it's not me, has got some pretty good news for themselves when it comes to Guild Wars 2 and what they're looking at right now. Reggie, come on, share your good news. What's happened to you this week?
Oh, well, I have been very fortunate to have had an amazing PC upgrade.
Woo! Awesome. So hang on a minute. You've had a big PC upgrade because you've been running it on a slightly lesser one, but am I to take it that you're able to turn the settings in Guild Wars 2 up to full now?
Oh, and how?
Oh, and how? So, hey, Mr. Sanders, how rude. Oh, hang on. One moment, Reggie. In fact, you know what? While we're fighting, tell us about it, because, I mean, I guess you won't have been able to look upon the world like you see it now. I mean, it must look pretty snazzy. What do you think? What do you think it looks like now?
Oh, it looks amazing. Like, I haven't been able to have the...
Impressive combination.
The reflections on the water or anything like that. The shadows, they've all had switched off.
Oh,
because,
my lord.
As some people know, I've been having problems where the game will actually only play for 45 minutes to an hour and then crash.
Right. So, of course...
So, of course, I put everything down low, but now I can crank it all up. It's fantastic.
Look, you know what? I'm so happy for you because, yeah, looking out over there over the water, I mean, you must be going out of... Oh, I know what's going to happen now. Your screenshot folder is going to get filled up awfully quick, isn't it?
Well, see, my screenshot folder was getting really, really neglected because every time I would attempt to take a screenshot, that would actually cause the computer to crash, the game to crash. So I wasn't even able to get screenshots.
Oh no! Yeah, you know what? That's like chopping off somebody's hand to Reggie. But you know what? Well, looking out there though, I mean, I take it for granted. You know, I can see the reflection of the trees in the surface of the water. Did you not have that before?
No.
Oh,
now.
Oh God! All right, folks. So look. Here's a warning. If you come across Reggie in-game and you get no response from her and she's completely ignoring you, it's not her being rude. It's just her going, oh my God, I'm taking so many screenshots, and just being oblivious to everything else. And yes, there you go, she's taking a bow. Of course, reminding you guys, if you would like to see us online, all you need to do is hop along to the Pink Yeti Army website. There's always a link in the description below this video if you'd like to come and apply. And of course, you can join us here in our shenanigans. And you know what? You don't have to be in-game, Reggie, to have shenanigans on the website. You guys are always getting up to all sorts of crazy stuff. And of course, you get a chance to then join us in our live stream as well on Friday nights, our time here in Australia. But you know what? Speaking of the Pink Yeti Army, and speaking of our viewers, I guess, we've got some shout-outs. Now, last week we had a session where we let Reggie do all the shout-outs. And a lot of you guys, thank you very much, a lot of you guys came along and scored Reggie. Like, we gave her a score out of 10. Now, Reggie, I think some of that was rigged, personally, because some people gave you, well, people were giving you things like 11 out of 10 or 100 out of 10. Like, I mean, what is that? Is that you and your mind-controlling witchy poo powers? I think that's what was happening.
No, absolutely not.
No, gosh, she's such a liar. Well, do you know what, folks? What I reckon we're going to do, we've had a request from a lot of you that we do a 50-50. That Reggie actually does half the shout-outs and I do the other half. So I think, without further ado, we should do that. And you know what shout-out time means, Reggie? Shout-out means it's time for boogieing on down. That's right. Everybody shuffling. Okay, I'm going to stop singing. I'm not going to sing any more in this episode, maybe, if you're lucky. So, I've got 3 shout-outs, Reggie. How many have you got?
I've got 3 as well.
Alright, go on, you go first. You do one, and then I'll do one. Off you go.
Okay. Alright. Just thought I'd change up my outfit a bit there.
Oh,
in time for shout-outs.
I didn't even know. Look at this, all hey, I've got to say, before we do shout-outs, that looks pretty special. Are there a whole lot of different shades of purple there?
There is, and I've also got a bit of silver in there, and thank you very much for the viewers who sent those awesome stash of dies.
That is amazing.
Okay, so I've got a shout out here from SEIO119.
Do you know what? Before we go any further, Reggie, how hard is it to say some of these people's usernames? You guys are terrible. I reckon that people make these usernames deliberately so that we trip up on them. That's what I think.
Well, see, and I don't have the skill that you have for being able to read.
See, this is the thing. Reggie has the brains and I've got the eyes. So I think between the two of us, we should be okay.
My optometrist told me I had to get my eyes checked in 6 months' time the last time I saw him, and that was about 5 years ago.
Well, that explains it. That's right. Do you know what? You trying to read out the names is the entertainment. That's why we love it. So you go for it.
So I'm going SEIO119, and he says, can I have a shout out from Sambo? And you are not the best healer. You are the best healer, and Reggie's magic does not work on me. Oh. Well, that must be wrong, because obviously my magic must work, because I'm doing the shout out, not Sambo. Sorry, SEIO.
You were foiled already. All right, look, I've got one as well. I've got one here. This is from Matthew Fennell. You see, I get a nice, easy name, Reggie. There you go. Matthew Fennell, who's saying, oh, hang on a minute. No, they're saying, I want a shout out from Reggie. Team Reggie? What? Okay, you're going to have to say hello to Matthew Fennell now. Gosh, I feel I'm ripped off. All right, go on. Say hello to Matthew.
Hello, Matthew.
Far out. All right, you know what? I've got to pick better ones than that. Your turn.
Okay. Well, I've got a shout out from Firehawk48012. It says, I love your videos, and can I get a shout out? So obviously he's talking about my videos, because I'm the one doing the shout out. Right, says, I can't wait to get the game Guild Wars 2. Well, I think that is an awesome thing that he should get, because it is an awesome game.
You know what? I don't disagree with you. I've got another shout out here as well. In fact, hey, do you know what we should do, Reggie? Now, I'm going to stop dancing for just a second. You know what we should do, right? Have a guess.
What
and
we'll
go back.
Sir?
In fact, you know what we should do? We should move back so we don't get attacked. All right, I'm going to type /dance space asterisk. There we go. You know what's happening. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, enter. That's the one. We are in sync. We are totally in sync now. Look at that.
I keep on getting people saying that we should sync up the dancing, and we never manage it, so...
Well, now we've done it. There you go.
+1 to us.
Yes, +1 to us. And that was especially for Lexi Carter, who is the next shout-out. And they say, hey, Reggie gets a 21 out of 10. Okay, I've picked the wrong shout-out again. Hang on, let me read that. No, Reggie gets a 21 out of 10. I really love the videos. If you have time, can I please have a shout-out in the next vid? See you later. And of course you can. That was from Lexi Carter. Big hello to you. Who else have you got, Reggie?
Okay, well, I've got Master of Shadowfire. He says, hey, Reggie, can I have a shout-out? By the way, do you need something to take care of person next to you at the beginning of your Let's Play?
Hey, I resemble that.
So, hello, Master of Shadowfire, and the answer would be absolutely. You've seen the person who's normally next to me at the beginning of my Let's Play, so yeah.
Okay, I've got a funny feeling this was a big mistake. Fortunately, our last shout out for today is from another Matthew. This time it's Matthew Bartlett, and they say, hey, can I please get a shout out in the next video? I want you to go to Definity's Reach and follow the green arrow and click enter instance. Oh, so I think they're talking about the story instance. Well, you know what? You need to go back and watch a couple of our previous episodes, because that is exactly what we've done. And in fact, Reggie, I think we've already done 2 story instances, and if you stick around for this episode tonight, you're going to see us in fact do yet another one, because Reggie, if I look over here, there we go. Yep, in fact, we've decided to carry on our storyline quest from last week. Whoops, I think I'm about to trigger it, because we're having so much fun in the stories, Reggie. And in fact, look, I'm just going to have a quick recap, and if we go to my story, you might remember last week we were chasing the culprits down in that farmhouse, which was lots and lots of fun, and we ended up basically stealing important papers from a bandit, which included an order which was going to attack our city in the future. Now we need to do the next step, which is all called the Informant, and we need to find out what the papermaker knows about that piece of parchment. So we've got to look for Cin Fursarai, or however you say it, Fursarai, I think. Now I'm having trouble, at the trading post, and looks like this is the one. So I'm guessing if I enter the instance, will the story belong to me, like in the cutscenes, and if you enter it, there you go, that's the one. That's what we wanted, because you've entered it all first up till now, so we might as well keep up with the same story person being you. All right, there we go. Yes, and this is called The Informant.
I like this loading screen.
I know, isn't it? It's bright. Do you know what, Reggie? I know you're a fan of all of the loading screens. There we are. Didn't take long. Because generally speaking, it's the concept art to the game, isn't it, Reggie?
It is. It just shows how much, I don't know, attention to detail's gone into the artwork.
Oh, yeah. Amazing. Oh, by the way, do you like how the game's... Look up at the sky. Now that you've got full graphics, I bet you the sky looks good. Isn't it awesome? You can see all the stars.
Actually twinkle.
I know. Do you know what? Reggie's going to turn into me. Anyway. Whoops, look, we're missing out on the story because we're gawking. You are turning into me.
Am I supposed to get these supplies back to the city?
Speak with Cin Fursarai. It's this guy. Oh.
You there. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I need to get to the garrison, and my oafish guards just turned coward. What do you cost?
Cost? I'm not a mercenary. I'm here to ask for help identifying the craftsmanship of a piece of handmade paper.
If you found quality paper in Divinity's Reach, I can assure you, I made it. Reams of paper are like snowflakes. I know my pages as well as most people know their children.
Can you tell me who bought a particular piece of paper? I'm investigating the matter for the Seraph.
Yes, I could. But why should I? I'm a resident of Lion's Arch. Your queen's got no authority over me. And my clients expect discretion.
Please, it's very important. Can you make an exception?
I'll make you a deal. The road to Shaemoor is dangerous these days. Protect me until I reach the garrison, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Let's get started. I need this information as soon as possible.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me it's an escort quest. It is, isn't it?
It's an escort quest.
Oh, man.
Jeez, no one will give us anything for nothing these days, though.
No.
It's still like, sure, I'll help you, but first you have to help me.
Yeah. What happened to good old generosity? Can't believe, though, I must say... Oh, what? What? Protect you from what? What, these things?
Oh, behind you.
Oh, good lord. Now, Reggie, I just thought you might like to know, I have learnt a new skill. And it just so happens that it is something that I'm very, very good at. Would you like an example of it? It is this. It is called... It is called Healing Rain. It's my newest heal skill. Oh. And here it comes. In fact, here comes the rain again. See, I'm singing even.
Oh, no.
I did say I wouldn't sing. Sorry about that. Oh, my lord.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So every time I cast Healing Rain, I shall sing. So not only am I healing your character, but I'm healing your soul as well with my dulcet tones. I know you'll like that.
Okay. Okay, well, if you cast it, because sometimes I sing instead.
What are you saying?
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. Fine.
You tell me.
You will end up liking my Healing Rain because it might get us out of a bit of a bind every now and then. Well, I hope it will anyway. But it's nice to actually have an AoE heal, I must say, Reggie. Very, very handy.
They always are handy.
There we go, splat. Splat go the spiders. Thank goodness, because I don't like spiders, not one bit. Oh, there's still more. Oh, there we go. I'm a little bit arachnophobic, just a little bit. But I can't believe, though, like what, we're near the end of oh gosh, there's everything attacking this guy. We're near the end of 2012, right? And we're still doing escort quests and MMOs. Something sounds wrong about that. I don't know. I think we should have evolved past that by now. It's just me.
Possibly. But let's face it, I think escort quests are just built into MMOs. I don't think we'll ever get rid of them.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to go anywhere anytime soon. Oh, I need some Healing Rain myself. Just as well it's not purple Healing Rain.
It's raining men, hallelujah, it's rain. Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, and you were complaining about my singing? Did you hear that, guys? Seriously, unbelievable. Of course, you would sing It's Raining Men. Of course you would. You'd love that, wouldn't you? Oh dear, cheeky sod. So how's how's the city look in the background there? Bet it looks awesome now.
Oh, yes. Oh, even the trees. Everything just looks amazing.
It does, doesn't it? Such a good looking game.
It is. Well, they've put so much time and effort into the concept art into everything.
Yep. And it's the other thing is, whoops, got to move, is that, you know, a game can have technically good graphics, but if the design isn't any good, then, you know, technically good graphics don't really mean much. Whereas I think in Guild Wars 2, they've got the best of both worlds. Like, it's a technically incredible game, but the design work, as we know, like, you know, things, if you look at the concept art, you know that it's going to be well designed, but the feel of the zones and the design of the areas, the artwork in here and stuff, you know, in a way it wouldn't matter even if it had rubbish graphics technically, it would still look amazing, if you ask me. Just because it's designed so well.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You know?
Yeah, and the playability of it, I mean, like, I know there's so many times I've logged in and it's like, I'll just log in and do this one thing. Well, of course, 3 hours later,
yeah,
I'm still here.
That's right. And now you're going to be gawking. So, you know what? All those times you gave me a hard time about gawking, we'll see. We shall see. Right back at you. Oh, I know where we are. In fact, this is where we very first started, isn't it? This is where we fought that great big elemental. We came over the bridge here, back at the garrison, which is cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we've gone to the place where the guy asked us to escort him to.
The centaurs have erected catapults.
Oh, yeah,
Secure the gates.
Stay here. The centaurs will eat me.
Orders are to seal the gates until those catapults have been destroyed.
Why are you wasting time? Destroy those catapults.
Oh, what? I see. So the plans have changed, and we're going to pray that he doesn't alter them any further. So we have to destroy the catapults. Oh, you look, they've all got green stars on them, Reggie. There's 3 of them.
Oh, and of course all the catapults are protected by a heap of
centaurs. Okay, it's time for fire. Fire! Raining fire from the sky. In fact, we're going to bring out the old meteors.
I put out the rain of arrows, but they're going to move.
Oh, yeah. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, how is this different? Please stand still like you.
Excellent. Right, okay. Well, gosh, there's a lot of centaurs here, isn't there? Wow.
Yeah, that's 2 down.
Alright, AoE, do not move, you horrible centaurs. Oh no, Reggie! Come back! Now I'll switch to heals, give ourselves some healing rain.
I have to figure out how to get Mr. Sanders to heal.
Oh yes, that's right. You've got to get him healing you. You do.
Yeah.
Give you a geyser.
I'm not quite sure how to do that.
Barely.
Oh, sorry, I should stand next to the
Yeah, probably. Whew, okay, we're definitely being tested here, Reggie. We were having to work hard for our rewards. Let's get this trebuchet down. Now, maybe some of the viewers, could you let us know, Reggie? What Reggie needs to know is how do you get Mr. Sanders to heal a player or heal yourself while we take down the centaur catapult? Awesome. Woo, that's 1 down. Gosh, hang on, 1 out of 3. They don't make it easy, do they? Wow. So yeah, let us know in the comments below, because Reggie would love to know that, and more importantly, I would love to know that as well, so that if I die, we know how to get Mr. Sanders to actually heal me. That would be good.
Yeah. Now I'm actually gonna just focus on the catapult because.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully get rid of that and they will.
Alright, I think you need a heal.
Run away.
Here comes a heal. Oh, well done.
Please.
Oh, you're running out of the healing area. Come back. Come back.
I am, but I'm healing myself while I'm running.
Oh, that's okay then. Gosh, I just love the combat in this game, seriously. It's just so much fun.
It is pretty good.
Oh, gosh, these... You know what?
They're smooth now.
These... Yeah, it is smooth, isn't it? These centaurs are not going away. So I guess we've... Even though you took down the catapult...
I'm back of a wagon and I'm firing on the catapult, and they're kind of leaving me alone.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, you left me back here with all these ones.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever, she says. Alright, got to get me some loot. Alright, more loot. Alright, I'm coming. Well, hey, we've only got one more to take down. That's pretty good. Oh, you've done it. Except, look, you've aggroed the entire... Look, all the centaurs. Oh, no, they're running away.
Alright, just run away from them.
Oh, look. They've disappeared. Well, there you go. So maybe that's what maybe we could have done that in the other ones, but instead I chose to stop and fight. That was probably a bit silly of me.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I just chose to focus.
Yeah, good
focus
idea.
Instead of fighting. There we go.
Alrighty. Let's greet this guy, see what he's got to say.
Very well. I held up my end of the bargain. You're safe. Now, tell me who bought this paper.
Safe? Barely. I feel like I was run over by a herd of marauding Dolyaks. That paper was made of pulp from the Seberine tree. It's one of a kind. I sold it to Minister Zaman. He has exceptional taste.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know. You might be called as a witness if Zaman is brought to trial, so don't leave Divinity's reach.
How very quaint. If the Ministry sends a formal summons, I'll come. At least they'll use decent parchment on the subpoena.
Look at that, Reggie. How good are we? Look at this. You have earned the right to progress your story. If you accept, you will complete your active story goals. Let's accept that and hopefully we'll get a shield or something. Come on, what's it? Oh, mine's not doing anything, Reggie. What's going on? Oh, do we have to exit?
Mine's not.
Speak with Logan Thackeray. Oh, hey, look. See, down the bottom above the mini-map there, have you got a glowing button?
I do. Well, actually, I've got to leave the instance.
Yeah, so...
But then I also still have a place to go, a point of interest, the Informant, if you look on the map. But that's like where we started.
I think we probably have to... I'd say, I don't know. I'm going to throw caution to the wind, and I'm going to click on the Leave Instance button. I'll let you know what happens, maybe. And that way, if I mess it up, at least you're still on the inside, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it says that we need to leave the instance, though, so that's what that button does. Oh, dear. All right, now my loading...
and it looks like that our storyline has progressed, because the instance is no longer here. It is to another spot.
Oh, yes. And, in fact, hang on, let's have a look on our map. And where's the green dot now? I'm going to zoom out a little. Oh, so it's back up in, Divinity's Reach. So we have to go into the city again, I guess. But of course, we've completely run out of time, so we're not going to do that in this episode. But that was heaps of fun, actually. I like it when we've got an objective. So it wasn't just an escort quest. We actually had to take down those trebuchets and use some tactics. And I liked your tactic there because it worked. We could have done that from the beginning. But then again, the other side of that is if you do take down the mobs, presumably you're getting XP, right, Reggie?
And all XP is good XP.
Well, that's right. In fact, you know what? I am... Let me hover over this. Yeah, I'm about 95% of my way through the level, so I'm pretty happy about that. But there we go. I imagine I'm not the only one happy. Reggie, after you've had a good session now with your new fancy hardware and your new everything on your computer, what's the verdict? Is it an even better game than you thought originally?
I don't think it could ever be a better game than I originally thought, but it just means that I get to experience it in all its awesomeness.
And it is awesome. And again, folks, if you'd like to check it out, all you need to do is hop along to the website. We've always got it linked in the description below, and you can go over to the official Guild Wars 2 website and check out all of the features and details, and of course make a purchase there if you wish. And Reggie, remind us again, do you need to pay a monthly sub to actually play Guild Wars 2? No monthly
for Guild
subs.
Wars 2.
None at all, just like Guild Wars 1. Anyway, we need to get out of here, folks. Certainly hope you enjoyed that story episode, and don't forget to let Reggie know in the comments down below how we get our bear friend here to be a healer when I'm not around, because of course if I am around, everything's going to be okay. But just in case, well, how do we get that bear of hers to heal? Because that would be a very, very handy skill indeed. In the meantime, on behalf of myself, Sambo, Seraphis heals a lot, and of course the terrifically purple but horribly evil Regina J. Lacerta is us saying take care. Hope you guys are having a great week wherever you are in the world. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.
Bye.